Hi there and welcome to Glenbard West High School. This presentation will support your students' transition to high school and provide you important information essential to the enrollment process. Choosing classes for next school year. Slides will accompany each of the explanations, preparing you for the enrollment day meetings and sitting with your counselor to select classes. School counselors serve a variety of needs within the high school. Within our curriculum, we will work with your student throughout their 4 years to choose classes, plan for post-secondary aspirations, investigate careers and college majors, and provide support to your students' academic and social-emotional needs. To access your counselor, you can call or email them through the information provided on the Glenbard West website under Staff Directory. Your student will be able to make appointments by signing up inside the school counseling office. This information will be specifically reiterated to them at freshman orientation in September. Counselors are assigned by alphabet, as it is a priority to maintain relationships with families to the best of our ability. Counselors, deans, and social workers work in teams to provide support and communicate regularly regarding students and unique situations, especially ones where they are not being successful. This communication allows us to best serve the needs of all of our students. Please be aware of important dates for freshmen for the rest of the school year. Our Student Activities Night is a great opportunity for students and families to gain insight as to what is available at Glenbard West in the areas of sports and activities. Coaches, students, and activity sponsors will be on hand to provide information to families and encourage one of our Westway pillars: be involved. The 8th grade dance in the spring is a tremendous way for students to get on campus outside of the academic environment. They get to join with their future classmates and have a good time listening to music and dancing in an event planned and sponsored by the J. Kyle Braid Leadership Organization. In mid-August, our mandatory freshman orientation gives students a chance to get into school, tour the building, and ask questions of our senior mentors. They will spend a half a day getting to know what they can expect about high school, then experiencing their first pep rally in the auditorium with a motivational speaker, focusing on how to be successful in high school. Please check on the District 87 website, www.glenbard87.org, for a copy of the district calendar with important dates for the upcoming school year. PowerSchool is our main data management system. Parents and students can see grades online, email teachers directly from links within the program, and keep track of attendance and assignments as the school year progresses. Incoming freshman parents and students will receive information connected to PowerSchool so you can sign on and verify the classes you have chosen for next school year. Questions or issues that arise during verification can then be addressed before scheduling is done at the beginning of May. Students at West begin school at 7:35 and end their day at 2:35. There are 8 periods in a day, which includes a lunch period. When students sign up for classes, they will either take 6 classes in a study hall or 7 classes. Students need 23 credits for graduation. Requirements for graduation are listed in the Enrollment Handbook, included in the mailing sent to incoming freshman homes in mid-January. If you filled out paperwork to attend Glenbard West and have not received your packet by the night of our open house, please call our school counseling office and make sure you are on our list of incoming families. Every student will complete a 4-year plan on Naviance with their counselor during first semester of their freshman year. The 4-year plan will enable students to get a snapshot of what their high school career will look like and help them plan out how to fulfill their requirements for graduation and manipulate classes they might want to take in preparation for their post-secondary goals. There is a hard copy of a 4-year plan on the back cover of the Enrollment Handbook in case families want to make comparisons or create different plans as interests change for students. Glenbard West is a comprehensive high school. We have programs that connect students to a wide variety of post-secondary goals. Students looking to work after high school can foster their interviewing, resume building, and work skills in the CWT program. Students looking towards the culinary arts, fire science, auto technology, nursing, or construction, for example, can spend time at the Technology Center of DuPage, where they will develop hands-on skills and often garner credit at the College of DuPage while still in high school. Also, because we send over 95% of our students to college, and we boast about our college preparatory program that includes 26 advanced placement classes and a variety of opportunities for students to challenge themselves academically. We have had tremendous success in getting students college credit through the AP program and take pride in what we can offer students. The packet sent home to incoming families includes recommendations for courses based on a number of factors. These recommendations are where we feel your student should be placed according to test scores, teacher recommendation, and a discussion with our department chairs. And although we feel that we have a tremendous amount of important data in making these recommendations, we also understand that you know your student better than anyone. We want to give you the opportunity to make the final decision for your student if you believe the class your student was recommended for is not the correct placement. You should have a conversation with current teachers, Glenbard West department chairs, and/or your school counselor before making these decisions. We all want our students to be successful, and gathering as much information as possible helps us make the most informed decisions for choosing classes. Please also be aware that moving out of classes, once a student has been placed in them, isn't always an easy process. I will discuss that more when we cover the drop policy in a future slide. Your student should have Explore and MAP scores that have been used in the recommendation process. Explore scores have been included in many of your packets, but are available at your current schools if they are not readily available. They are good indicators, but only one of the characteristics used in placement. The Power School login sheet will be included in the folder you receive when you arrive at Glenbard West for your enrollment session. After you have viewed this presentation, you'll be able to meet with your counselor to start scheduling classes. Your counselor will be utilizing your course recommendations for the selection process. You can review your student's course requests on PowerSchool after you've created your account. If the requests don't match what you selected, you'll be able to contact your counselor before April 30th to make changes in what you chose in February. This slide includes all of the core course choices that your student will sign up for, filled in on both the freshman planning sheet and enrollment form. Recommendations provided for you in the mailing sent to you should include one class from each of these categories. Students and parents should include these classes on the appropriate forms. If there are questions or concerns about placement or recommendations, families will be able to speak with their counselor before submitting their class choices. There are several requirements that students must address during their 4 years of high school in order to graduate from Glenbard West. Again, graduation requirements are specified in the enrollment handbook sent to you and available online, but awareness of these courses as early as possible can often free up space during junior and senior years when students want to pursue electives that connect to career or college major choices. Students who want to take a study hall and transition from junior high can do so, but should be aware that they will have to cover certain graduation requirements in the future. Many students will utilize our summer school program to address some of these courses, but it is not required for a student to take summer school to have a study hall within their curriculum in high school. Speak with your counselor if you have concerns about how to structure your student's schedule while addressing questions regarding course rigor, transition to high school, or other unique circumstances that might figure into developing a schedule for freshman year. Please note that there are no class changes allowed by district policy after April 30th of the previous school year. In essence, all class decisions need to be finalized by April 30th, and no changes will be allowed after that date unless a student fails a course, takes a course in summer school that would affect current courses, or has a change in recommendation approved by a Glenbard West department chair. The enrollment form will also be available to you on the February enrollment days. You and your counselor may use this enrollment form for planning and entering information into PowerSchool for verification in April. Again, you can create your PowerSchool account to check the courses you chose during your meeting. The list of electives are classes that are available to all freshmen, depending on the space available in their schedule. Students looking to fulfill a graduation requirement, follow through on an interest or passion, or find a class they would like to explore should try to incorporate an elective into their schedule. Students who feel they would like to take a study hall during their first year of high school can do so by indicating that on their enrollment form. They will have plenty of time to address electives and requirements in their schedule down the line. Your counselor will be available to help you at the enrollment session if you have questions. If you would like to sign up for our email blast of District 87 news, you can do so by visiting the District 87 website at www.glenbard87.org and entering your email address at the bottom of the page under the section entitled Sign Up for E-News. I would also like to encourage Glenbard families to attend the Glenbard Parent Series speakers and events throughout the school year. GPS brings world and nationally renowned speakers to our community on a variety of topics, aiding us in getting insight to parenting our students and a myriad of other popular topics in the fields of education, psychology, and family. Information on the Glenbard Parent Series can be found on any of the Glenbard websites. Counselors will try their best to be available for questions throughout the enrollment process. Note that counselors do have a full caseload of current high school students that they are working with as well, so we do appreciate your patience, and we promise to do our best to give you as much time as possible in assisting you and your student in choosing classes. Room assignments for the Class of 2019 enrollment sessions are listed by alphabet and scheduled accordingly. Please see the counselor matched with your student's last name, as only they will have the information necessary to help you in the process. If you have questions about where to go or who your counselor should be, please speak to B. Romero, Chris Gladish, or Chris Larson at the front desk, where you'll be picking up your folder. They should be able to direct you to the right place. Again, thank you for your time. I hope this presentation provided the necessary information to begin your transition into Glenbard West High School.